Another question that has come in today from Nicholas in Illinois. And Nicholas says in John 11, verse 9, Jesus says there are only 12 hours in a day. Is this referring to daylight only? And you're exactly right. John 11, verse 9 says, are there not 12 hours in a day? If a man walketh in the day, he stumbleth not, because he seeth the light of this world. Now, that helps us that he does say he sees the light of the world. But the word day, both in Hebrew in the Old Testament, in Greek in the New Testament, and in English that we use, the word day does have a broad range of meaning, and there is some context that has to be given to it all the way through. And of course, this has caused a great deal of conversation, especially about the age of the earth. But there are a number of times in which the word day is used to define the light part of the day. You see this even in Genesis chapter 1, where it says he called the darkness night and the daylight and the light he called day. And so this is that 12 hours of day that is referred to. Now, you see this used in this manner a number of times also, even in the New Testament. For example, in Matthew chapter 4, verse 2, it talks about how Jesus fasted 40 days and 40 nights. So there is a number of times when day is used to talk about the 12 hours of daylight. And I think that this is how it is here. Now, it's used in some broader context as well. For example, Matthew chapter 13, verse 1, the same day Jesus went out. Then there's the 24-hour usage. I think Matthew 17, verse 1 would probably be a good example here. After 6 days, Jesus taketh up Peter. And so we have several of these usages here. And of course, it does come into play when we begin talking about Jesus was in the grave for 3 days and 3 nights. And what is he talking about there? And to use that. Now, I wish that we could take a passage like this and say, day was 12 hours, day was 24 hours, day was this, day was that. One passage of Scripture is not going to do that because of the way that day is used. Excellent question, Nicholas. Thank you.